Now today at UN headquarters in New York, negotiations begin over how to reform and expand the UN Security Council. The Council has 15 members. Only 5 of them are permanent members, and they represent the post-Second World War powers, and each of those, the 5, can veto the Council's votes. And as our UN correspondent, Trevelyan, reports, some nations are worried that the Security Council no longer reflects the world we live in.
Here in the midst of war, the world's people...
The birth of the United Nations. The victors of the Second World War signed the charter which creates the world body and gives them a dominant role. The most powerful countries on the UN Security Council with the ability to block decisions they don't like are the allies at the end of the Second World War. China, Russia, France, Britain and America. So why should they still get to call the shots more than 60 years later? The big question is whether these latest discussions on Security Council reform will actually get anywhere. BBC correspondents have been reporting on attempts to reform the Council for years.
There's general optimism that a new shape for the United Nations can be decided quite soon.
The key proposal is to expand the Security Council, reducing the dominance of the 5 big powers.
While the UN's member states may have agreed to reform and modernise the organisation, the details have still to be worked out.
And they haven't been yet. Getting countries to agree which of their rivals should sit here and make decisions affecting war and peace is difficult. Japan's on the 15-member council temporarily, but wants a permanent seat.
We do have the political new move from United States and also many other key partners. China is also very much more positive to reform of Security Council, and all other countries, and Africa too. They feel now that people have to be realistic. Nobody can get 100% they wanted. Let's make effort.
But there's a rival grouping which favours new seats for regions of the world rather than for individual countries. Italy's ambassador explained why.
I'm looking more ahead in a way where the European Union could be represented on a specific seat dedicated to European Union institutions. So this is an element which is very important to my government, the perspective of a European common voice in the Security Council.
Everyone's agreed the UN Security Council must expand to stay relevant. Trevelyan, BBC News, New York.